Hey guys!
Hello!
Welcome back to another video.
And today we are going to be doing a tier list of Pixar movies.
Yes, so you guys have been loving the tier list like we say. You guys have been just crushing it on YouTube and TikTok. So thank you guys so much for your support, and we're gonna bring you another tier list. But before we get into the video, make sure you guys drop this video a like if you haven't already. Make sure to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any more of this awesome content. And without further ado, let's get into this tier list video. Alright, so first up, we have A Bug's Life.
Can I be honest here?
Yes.
I've never seen it.
You've never seen A Bug's Life?
No.
Wow. I like A Bug's Life. I think it flopped. I don't think a lot of people like A Bug's Life.
But how do you feel about it? It's not what other people think.
Right.
So I would put this in not seen / don't remember. So it's up to you where it goes.
Okay, it's not bad, but I wouldn't watch it like back to back to back. So I think it's between a D and a C for me. I'm gonna put A Bug's Life at D. It wasn't great, but it wasn't, terrible. Next up, Brave. Merida.
I've never seen it all the way through, but what I have seen of it is really good, and I really like it.
Yeah, it's a really good movie. I don't watch it a lot, but I think it's solid. So we added S, got rid of F, but it's a solid movie. I'm torn between a B. I have, yeah, it's really good. It's a good story. It's kind of cool. It's different. I think B.
B?
B.
I'd agree. With what I've seen of it, it's solid.
Yeah. The first Cars.
Oh, the first Cars is so good.
The first Cars is really good. Life is a highway.
I want to ride it all night long. I don't think it's S tier, but I do think it's really good. So I would put it at A.
I think the first Cars is A tier. I would agree with that. Cars 2.
Cars 2 is okay.
Yeah.
I like it less than the little bits of Brave that I've seen. So.
Yeah, I was gonna say Cars 2, they kind of went weird with it. Like, there was like spies and stuff.
Yeah, they tried too much. Like, it's race cars.
Yeah,
it's cars that race.
Yeah. So I think it's C tier.
Yeah.
And then Cars 3, I don't even remember Cars 3.
If there's a Cars 3, I've never seen it. I didn't even know there was a Cars 3.
I know I've seen it, but the fact that I can't even remember it wants me to put it at D.
But should we just put it at not seen / don't remember?
I guess that is a category, don't remember. So yeah, I'm just gonna put it there. I don't think it was good anyway. Like, it wasn't a good Cars.
All right, next one. Coco.
Coco? I don't think I've ever seen Coco, to be honest.
I haven't seen Coco. I think it's really good based on what I've heard about it, but I've just never seen it, so I can't rate it.
Yeah, from what I've heard people say, it seemed like it would probably be like an A tier, but like I said, I
can't rate it, so we're just gonna put it at not seen.
Finding Nemo.
Make sure you do this one, because that one's Finding Dory.
Oh, yeah. So Finding Nemo first.
Finding Nemo is an S tier for me.
It is such a banger movie.
Finding Nemo is like everything in my childhood that I can remember. I watched it so many times. Yeah. I love Finding
Nemo is gotta be S tier.
Yeah.
No arguments.
Such a good story.
Very, very good. Finding
Dory is really good. I actually really liked it, but I don't think it's as good as the original.
It's not, no. Very few second movies are gonna be as good as the first.
Yeah, so I mean, it was really good, really well done for a sequel, but based on the list, I think I would put it at A.
I'm torn between B and A, but I think I'd rather watch Finding Dory than Brave.
Yeah.
So I think A is probably a really good spot for it.
Next one is
Inside Out.
Inside Out is an S tier for me. That is such a good movie. It is like a brilliant way to think about your emotions, and I think it's even more brilliant to help children understand their emotions.
Yeah.
And it is just literally a precious movie. It is so sweet. I never get tired of that movie. I could watch it all the time. It's really good.
Yeah, I feel like Inside Out obviously it's more of a recent movie. Not super recent, but as far as like
compared to
some of these other ones on here. And I feel like some movies from Disney and Pixar follow like a very vanilla formula, but I feel like Inside Out was like very much like its own thing. So yeah, I think S tier is a really good spot for it.
Monsters, Inc.
Oh my god, I don't want to just layer up S tier, but Monsters Inc. is
so
such
good.
a good movie. Monsters Inc. was the first movie that I saw in the movie theaters. I could watch.
I had it on VHS.
Yeah, that I feel like a lot of our viewers don't even know what VHS is.
If you know what VHS is, comment down below. But if you have no clue what that is, don't look it up and comment and tell me how young you are.
Yeah, really. But yeah, I could watch it just on repeat. I love the characters. I love Boo. I love Sully, Mike Wazowski. Like,
it did used to scare me a little bit as a kid.
Really?
Like Randall and stuff, and the like sucking lip machine.
Yeah.
But besides that, like
it's
so
really good. I think it's gotta be S tier.
It is.
Pixar makes really, really good movies.
Monsters University. It's kind of the same thing as like Finding Nemo and Finding Dory. Like the sequel was good, but it wasn't great.
Yeah, it was cool the way they did it.
Yeah.
Like that they're in college and stuff.
I like that they show how Sully and Wyatt? Wazowski. I was trying to combine their names. I was gonna say like Slagowski. I don't even know.
Yeah, you were trying to say Kowalski.
Yes, I was trying to combine their names. Anyway, what I was trying to say was, I like that they show how they met and how they became friends, and that's really cool. And I don't know, Monsters University is kind of like on the same level as Brave, because I would rather watch Cars or Finding Dory as opposed to Monsters University.
I would agree with that.
I probably will never go out of my way to choose to watch Monsters University.
Right, yeah, like it's cool.
And it's a good movie, I'm glad I've seen it.
Yeah, it's definitely cool, it's just not anything crazy.
Onward.
Onward, I think, is another one that I haven't seen.
I've never seen that.
I think this is a newer one, but I don't even really know anything about it.
I don't.
So, just never seen. Ratatouille.
I love Ratatouille.
Ratatouille is so good.
There's some, S tier is going to be like filled.
Right? Like, I feel bad because S tier is supposed to be like the best like movies, but I feel like these are.
They will. Like, if I am in the mood to watch a animated movie,
like
children movie, like
these are
the ones that I tend to gravitate towards.
Yeah.
So Ratatouille's S tier. It's such a cute story.
Yeah.
I love the twist at the end. And I don't know. I just think it's precious.
It's really
Anyone can cook S tier.
I mean, you guys can flame us in the comments for throwing all these S tiers on here, but they are...
Tell me you disagree.
Exactly.
Anyway, The Good Dinosaur. I've never seen it.
I think I've seen it like once. I just don't really remember it. I think it was pretty good.
From what I've heard, I think it's really good. And that's kind of what I said about Coco. But I've never seen it, so I can't.
Again, we have quite the category.
We haven't seen.
Yeah. Okay, we're gonna go The Incredibles first.
I really like The Incredibles.
Really good.
But I don't think it's S tier.
I don't think it's S tier either. I think it's a really cool movie. I love it. I love the characters. I love the story. But yeah, it's kind of one of those where like I would watch the S tier ones over it, but it's definitely not B.
Yeah,
like I think A is a really good spot for it.
Honey, where's my super soup? Oh, that's the best scene of the movie.
Yeah, best scene for sure.
Okay, so this brings us to Incredibles 2. I'm having a hard time remembering. Oh no, I know.
I'm kind of having a hard time remembering it too. What was the story with it?
Something like...
Oh, that's where he like stays at home and she goes and kicks butt.
Yeah. So I like the premise of the movie where it's the woman who's like in charge and the leader, but I think because The Incredibles was like, it's the same thing with the sequel. Like the sequel's never as good as the first movie, and because The Incredibles already exists, like it was just kind of hard for me to connect with that movie.
Yeah.
I really love the idea, but I think that goes with C tier.
Honestly, I was thinking the same thing. I think so many people who grew up with The Incredibles were so excited for it, and then when it came out, it kind of flopped because people were like, oh my gosh, it's been so long since the first one.
Yeah.
We thought the second one was going to be just awesome, and it kind of wasn't. So I would say C is probably a good spot for it.
All right, let's do the
Toy Stories.
All right, so first Toy Story.
I want to put that at S tier too.
I know.
It's so good.
It is so good.
Like the banter between Woody and Buzz the whole time.
And then them
is
being
just,
like friends at the end is just like so sweet. And I just love the like idea that your toys come to life when you're not around. Like ever since seeing that movie as a kid, I swore my toys did that. And like I would try to like catch them in the act.
Yes.
Like I'd try to like sneak up and like pop open my bedroom door, see if they moved.
I did too.
They didn't.
No. Well, maybe they just moved faster than you could see them.
Facts. I don't know. Toy Story 1 is S tier.
I think it's S tier too.
The first one is S tier.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Yeah.
The second one.
The second one was good.
I'm trying to remember. And the second one
was Jessie and Bullseye, the horse,
they had to go rescue
like
them,
Woody
and then
got kidnapped and they had to rescue him. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That one is good. I'd put that one in B tier because I'd rather watch Incredibles, Finding Dory, and Cars over Toy Story 2.
Very true. I was gonna argue with you, but looking at A tier,
it just doesn't go along with
it
that.
doesn't. Yeah, I would say Toy Story 2 is B.
Toy Story 3, I forget.
That's
how
where they
this
go to the
goes.
daycare. So Andy's going off to college.
Yes.
So
then what's Toy Story 4?
Toy Story 4. I don't know if you've seen Toy Story 4. Toy Story 4 is with the Forky.
Oh, yes, I have.
Oh, you
I have
have?
seen
Okay.
it. Yeah. Okay, Toy Story 3 is good.
Yeah.
But I kind of think it's on the same level as B tier with Toy Story 2. Like, I just feel like it has a very sweet, like, ending. Like, if, spoiler alert, like Andy giving the toys to the little neighbor girl.
Yeah.
I think that's really sweet because they have a home. But, I don't know, it doesn't, like...
Yeah. I guess the question to ask here is, do you like 3 as much as 4, or do you...
I like 4 better.
You like 4 better.
2 and, well, that's hard.
I know, that's
because I wouldn't
really
put
tough.
Toy Story 4, okay. We've got Toy Story Original, we said is S tier. Toy Story 2, we don't think is A, so we knocked it down to B.
To B, yeah.
Toy Story 3, I think is about the same level as Toy Story 2, but I would rather watch Toy Story 4. So maybe we take 2 and 3 down and put it at C with Cars 2 and Incredibles 2, and then put 4 at B. Because I just don't think that any of the like sequels of Toy Story are S or A. For sure.
Yeah, no. I'll say this. 3 is definitely C tier.
Yeah.
I think that we can agree on.
That's true. Okay.
3 is definitely C tier.
3 was kind of a bust. Like it was okay.
It was okay. It just...
Not a bad movie, just not very great.
Yeah, like it definitely had its parts, like you said, like with the ending was really sweet
and that led
stuff.
into 4.
And it did lead into 4, but I just, the whole time it just kind of,
Yeah.
It was just kind of
Yeah.
But I do really like 4. I think the characters were really funny and stuff. And I think I do like 4 better than 2, actually. So I think 2 is gonna go to C and 4 at B. I think I like that.
Okay. Oh my god.
Up and Wall-E. These last 2 are so good.
They're literally so good. Like
such incredible story. I think Up is S.
Up is S. It literally makes me laugh, makes me cry. Like it hits all the emotions.
With literally only like 4 main characters.
Yeah.
Mr. Fredricksen, Russell, the dog, and then just the bad guy. And I guess Ellie too.
Yeah.
Like 5 characters.
There's very minimal characters.
And just
the
an incredible
is
story.
Just so
if there was an S plus,
so
I would
good.
put Up at S plus. Like I think it is top tier.
Yeah.
Like just
I literally
incredible.
remember sitting in our guest room in our house with our portable DVD player with Haley, and we laid in bed and watched it.
Yeah. Like it's just such a good story.
It's really
and then just the banter between not even the banter, the relationship between Mr. Fredricksen and Russell, where he starts
how it
out,
develops.
"Good afternoon, my name is Russell." And then at the end, he like becomes his father figure because he pins the badge on him. And it's the great badge that he got from Ellie. Stop! See, that's why it's S plus. It's literally making us emotional right now.
It's so good. I love it.
And then Wall-E. Oh my gosh.
Wall-E is so good.
good. And Wall-E only had a few characters too. Like it's
Well,
Wall-E, Eve.
No,
and
there's
then,
a lot of
sorry, a lot of characters, but like the main group is just a few, which is just
The
crazy.
Roach.
The Roach.
The Roach is the main character.
Right.
Wall-E for me is S tier.
Yeah.
Like I would not put it at the same level as Cars.
No.
No shot. Not a shot in the dark. Wall-E is like, I feel like if there was an S plus, Up and Wall-E would be on it.
I honestly, yeah, because they're just such. Again, it comes down to the story. Like such a good.
It's such a good story.
So with that
it's
being
S
said,
tier.
S tier.
We got a lot on S tier
Yeah. So this is our list. At S tier, we have Finding Nemo,
So good.
Inside Out,
So good.
Monsters Inc.,
So good.
Ratatouille,
So
Toy Story 1,
Great.
Up,
Awesome.
and Wall-E.
Phenomenal. At A tier, we have Cars, Finding Dory, and The Incredibles.
And then at B tier, we have Brave, Monsters University, and Toy Story 4.
And then C, we have Cars 2, Incredibles 2, Toy Story 3, and Toy Story 2.
And then at D tier, we have A Bug's Life.
And movies that we haven't seen or don't remember are Cars 3, Coco, Onward, and The Good Dinosaur.
I'm really happy with this
I'm
list.
really satisfied with this list. I think the biggest debate in the comments and on TikTok is going to be the Toy Story movies.
Mm-hmm.
I think people are I actually want you to go ahead and comment down below the order in which you think the Toy Story movies are from best to least.
Yeah.
Because I think this is a huge debate.
It's really tough.
I think it's a debate.
It is.
And
yeah.
it is hard. Like
Yeah.
how do you choose?
Which Toy Story? Because they're all really good. They're just different. But that's where we're gonna wrap up this tier list video.
Leave comments down below on what you agree with, what you disagree with, and give it a like if you really like this video, and tell us if you want us to do any other tier lists, and we shall see y'all in the next video.
Bye.
Bye.